Lesson 1: Pricing Strategies.
I've been thinking about how crucial a well-defined pricing strategy is for any business.
Absolutely, it's fascinating how the right price can attract customers while maintaining profit margins.
Exactly. It's like walking a tightrope. You want to appeal to your audience without undervaluing your product.
And let's not forget about market research. It plays a vital role in determining the ideal price point.
True, knowing your competition and understanding customer expectations can make all the difference.
Plus, adjusting prices based on feedback can create a more loyal customer base in the long run.
Indeed, it's all about balance and strategy when it comes to pricing.
And when executed well, it can lead to sustainable growth for any company.
Exactly, a solid pricing strategy is not just about numbers, it's about understanding your market.
Lesson 2: Second Chances.
It's interesting how we often mirror the mistakes of those around us, isn't it?
Yes, it seems like we never learn from each other's experiences, which is quite ironic.
Right? People are always getting second chances, yet they tend to repeat the same patterns.
It's almost as if we're destined to relive our errors until we truly understand them.
Exactly. It makes you wonder if we value our lessons or simply forget them over time.
And sometimes, it takes hitting rock bottom before we actually change our ways.
Definitely, and I think that's when real growth begins, through reflection and change.
Yes, it's essential to embrace those lessons instead of dismissing them as failures.
In the end, we all have a role in supporting each other to break free from those cycles.
Lesson 3: Public Transportation.
I usually prefer public transportation, it's convenient and eco friendly.
That's a great choice. What options do you think are available here?
Well, I've noticed buses and trams are quite frequent, which is a plus for commuters.
Yes, and I think having a reliable subway system can really enhance urban mobility.
Absolutely, it saves time and reduces traffic congestion, which is a win win.
Plus, using public transit can be a great way to meet new people and experience the city.
Exactly. It's like a little adventure every day, discovering new routes and sights.
And let's not overlook the cost-saving aspect. It's often cheaper than driving.
Right, and when you factor in parking fees, public transport seems even more appealing.
Lesson 4: Sharing rides.
Getting to your destination can sometimes be a challenge, don't you think?
Yes, especially during rush hour, it can feel like a never-ending journey.
I remember once, I ended up sharing a ride with a fellow passenger, and it turned out great.
That's interesting. Did you both have a pleasant conversation during the ride?
Absolutely. We exchanged stories and even shared recommendations for local spots.
That sounds enjoyable. It's amazing how a simple car ride can lead to new friendships.
Yes, and I think it really highlights the importance of community in our daily lives.
Definitely, sometimes the best experiences come from unexpected situations.
Exactly, and sharing rides not only connects us but also reduces our carbon footprint.
Lesson 5: Sustainable Steps.
It's fascinating how absolutely every small step counts towards a sustainable future.
I completely agree. Sometimes, people underestimate the impact of their individual actions.
Exactly. Even simple changes like reducing plastic use can lead to significant improvements.
And let's not forget about energy conservation. Turning off lights can save so much.
Right, it's those little habits that accumulate and really contribute to a larger cause.
Plus, when we share these practices with others, we amplify our impact even further.
Yes, it's all about creating a culture of sustainability that everyone can participate in.
And ultimately, we're all responsible for our planet's future, so every effort matters.
Absolutely, it's empowering to know that we can all make a difference, one step at a time.
Lesson 6: The Farm Dog.
I wonder if the farm dog comes into the pond too, that would be funny.
That's a hilarious thought. Can you imagine the splash it would make?
Right? Dogs just love water, and a big splash would definitely brighten the day.
Plus, it would be entertaining to see how the other animals react to it.
Exactly. I can picture the chickens clucking in confusion or the cows looking on in surprise.
And maybe the dog would even try to herd the ducks back to shore.
That would be quite a sight. It's moments like these that make farm life so amusing.
Totally. Nature has a way of bringing unexpected joy through simple, playful interactions.
Yes, and it reminds us to appreciate the little things that bring laughter into our lives.
Lesson 7: Comfortable Shoes.
I need comfortable and supportive shoes for my workouts, it's essential.
Definitely. The right footwear can make such a difference in performance and comfort.
Exactly, I've learned that wearing the wrong shoes can lead to injuries over time.
Yes, and it's crucial to choose shoes that provide good arch support and cushioning.
Absolutely. I've been looking for brands that focus on both style and functionality.
That's a smart approach. You can look good while being comfortable and safe.
Yes, and I think trying on shoes and testing them is important before making a decision.
For sure. It's about finding the perfect fit for your unique feet and activities.
Exactly, and investing in quality shoes is an investment in your overall fitness journey.
Lesson 8: Sport Canada.
It's fascinating how Sport Canada operates with its central administrative offices in Ottawa.
Yes, the organization plays a crucial role in promoting sports across the country.
Exactly. They support athletes and ensure that Canada remains competitive on the world stage.
And let's not forget about their initiatives to encourage youth participation in sports.
Absolutely. Engaging young people helps build a healthier, more active future.
Plus, it fosters a sense of community and teamwork, which is invaluable.
Yes, and the diverse range of sports they cover showcases Canada's inclusive approach.
Definitely. It's inspiring to see how they support athletes from all backgrounds.
In the end, promoting sports is not just about competition, it's about building character.
Lesson 9: The Moon.
The moon is still quite large in the night sky, it's mesmerizing to watch.
Yes, it takes about 1 month for the moon to travel through its phases, which is fascinating.
Exactly. Each phase tells a story and connects us to the rhythm of nature.
And I love how different cultures have their own interpretations of the moon's significance.
Yes, it's incredible how something so constant can inspire such diverse beliefs.
And let's not forget about the science behind it. Lunar cycles affect tides and even human behavior.
Indeed. It's amazing how interconnected everything is in our universe.
Yes, and simply gazing at the moon can foster a sense of wonder and curiosity.
Absolutely, it reminds us of our place in the cosmos and the beauty around us.
Lesson 10: Local transportation.
That sounds great. How about local transportation within the cities?
It's an essential topic, especially for those new to urban living and exploring options.
Yes, understanding the available modes of transport can make city life much easier.
Absolutely. Buses, trams, and bikes are all great ways to navigate urban areas.
Plus, each city has its own unique system, which adds to the adventure of exploration.
Yes, and public transport often allows you to see more of the city than driving.
Exactly. You can immerse yourself in the local culture as you travel from place to place.
And let's not forget the environmental benefits. Using public transport reduces carbon emissions.
Absolutely. In the end, choosing local transport options can enhance both our experience and the planet's health.
Lesson 11: Fresh produce.
Do we need any other fruits or vegetables for our recipes?
I think we could grab some oranges and lettuce to add a fresh touch to our meals.
That sounds like a great idea. Oranges are not only delicious but also packed with vitamin C.
Yes, and lettuce can add a nice crunch to our salads, making them more enjoyable.
Exactly. Plus, having a variety of produce can keep our meals interesting and nutritious.
And let's not forget about the colors. A colorful plate is always more inviting.
True. It's amazing how vibrant fruits and vegetables can enhance the overall presentation.
Absolutely, and I think it's important to support local farmers when we shop for fresh produce.
Yes, buying locally not only helps the community but also ensures we get the freshest items.
Lesson 12: Landmarks.
Have you ever thought about how major landmarks can help us navigate through a city?
Absolutely. Landmarks are like signposts that guide us, especially when we're exploring a new place.
Right. For instance, if you see a big clock tower, you know you're near the town square.
Exactly, and it's not just about finding your way, landmarks often hold historical significance too.
True, they tell stories about the city's past and its culture, making our journey more enriching.
And when you mention a landmark, it sparks curiosity about its history and meaning.
Yes, like the famous bridge that connects two neighborhoods, it's not just a structure, but a symbol of unity.
It's fascinating how a simple building or statue can carry so much weight in our memories.
So, next time you visit a new city, keep an eye out for those landmarks, they'll enhance your experience.
Lesson 13: Energetic Vibes.
Hey, how have you been? You look so energetic and refreshed lately.
Thank you. I've been focusing on self-care and it's really made a difference.
That's inspiring. What changes have you made to feel so revitalized?
I've started a morning routine that includes yoga and meditation to set my day.
Wow, that sounds rejuvenating. I've heard those practices can really boost your mood.
They do. And I've also been taking long walks in nature, which helps clear my mind.
Nature has a way of refreshing our spirits, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Plus, it's a great way to disconnect from technology for a while.
I might have to join you for a walk sometime.
Lesson 14: Hiking Plans.
I was thinking about going for a hike on Saturday. What do you think?
That sounds like a great idea. Just make sure you bring some water and snacks.
Definitely. Hydration is key, especially if we're going to tackle some steep trails.
And maybe a camera too, to capture the beautiful views along the way.
Perfect. I love taking photos of nature, it's like freezing a moment in time.
Exactly. Plus, it'll give us something to look back on and remember the adventure.
So, what trail are you thinking of exploring?
I heard the one by the lake is stunning this time of year.
That's a fantastic choice. I can't wait to see the scenery and enjoy the fresh air.
Lesson 15: Staying informed.
It's good to know what's happening around us. Is there anything else I should be aware of?
Absolutely. Staying informed helps us make better decisions in our daily lives.
I agree. Whether it's news or local events, it keeps us connected to our community.
Plus, being aware allows us to engage in meaningful conversations with others.
Exactly. It's like being part of a larger story that unfolds every day.
And it can spark our curiosity to learn more about the world, too.
So, what's the latest news that caught your attention recently?
I read about a local initiative that's promoting sustainability in our area.
That sounds fascinating. It's great to see communities coming together for a cause.
Lesson 16, Embracing Mistakes.
You know, I've been thinking a lot about how mistakes are just part of the learning process.
Absolutely, it's almost like they are stepping stones to success. Without making mistakes, how can we truly learn?
Exactly. I remember when I first started cooking, I burned so many meals, but each one taught me something valuable.
That's a great example. It's through those little disasters that we discover what works and what doesn't.
And it's so important to not be afraid of making mistakes. If we shy away from them, we might miss out on incredible opportunities.
So true. Each mistake is a lesson wrapped in a moment of growth, and without them, what would our journey be?
Think about it, every successful person has a history of failures that paved the way for their achievements.
Yes. And embracing those failures can lead to unexpected breakthroughs that we might not anticipate.
It's all about keeping a positive mindset and recognizing that mistakes are just part of the adventure.
Lesson 17, Stylish Workout Wear.
I found some cute workout leggings today, they're so colorful and comfy.
That sounds amazing. Comfort is key when it comes to working out, and stylish leggings can really boost your mood.
Exactly. I think when you feel good in what you're wearing, it motivates you to exercise more.
Definitely. Plus, colorful workout gear can make the whole experience feel more enjoyable.
I totally agree. It's like wearing a little piece of joy while you sweat it out.
And with so many options out there, it's easy to find something that matches your personality.
Yes. It's fantastic how fashion and fitness intersect nowadays.
So true. Have you tried any specific workouts that pair well with those leggings?
I was thinking of trying yoga, it seems like the perfect fit for those comfy leggings.
Lesson 18, Heroes in Training.
You know, those first responders often save people's lives, and it's incredible what they do.
Absolutely. They go through a lot of training to prepare for emergencies, and it's no small feat.
I admire their dedication. It takes immense courage to face dangerous situations head on.
Yes, and the physical and mental training they undergo is rigorous but necessary for their roles.
It's inspiring to think about how much effort they put into ensuring the safety of others.
Exactly. They truly embody the idea of selflessness and bravery in our communities.
So, how can we support them more in our everyday lives?
Perhaps by spreading awareness about their work and showing appreciation for their sacrifices.
That's a great idea. Even small gestures can make a big difference in recognizing their efforts.
Lesson 19, Travel Dreams.
Great! I'll add Venice to my travel list. What about Spain? Any suggestions on where to go?
Spain is beautiful. I'd recommend Barcelona, the architecture there is absolutely breathtaking.
I've heard so much about Gaudius' works, especially the Sagrada Familia. It must be amazing to see in person.
It truly is. The colors and designs are unlike anything else, and it really captures the spirit of the city.
I'd love to experience the culture, food, and vibrant atmosphere of Barcelona.
And don't forget about the beaches. They're perfect for relaxing after a day of exploring.
That sounds delightful. I think I'd enjoy some time soaking up the sun there.
Definitely. Plus, the local cuisine is a must-try. Tapas are a fantastic way to sample different flavors.
It sounds like a dream trip. I can't wait to start planning.
Lesson 20: Negotiation Skills.
I've been thinking about the negotiation process we'll face soon. It's crucial to prepare well.
Absolutely. It's all about presenting ourselves confidently while highlighting our accomplishments.
Yes, showcasing our strengths can really make a difference in how we're perceived.
And understanding the other party's needs is just as important. It shows we're listening.
Exactly. Negotiation isn't just about winning, it's about finding common ground.
So true. A successful negotiation leaves both sides feeling satisfied and valued.
I believe practicing our negotiation skills can help us feel more comfortable when the time comes.
That's a great idea. Role-playing can be a fun way to build confidence and refine our strategies.
Let's set some time aside to practice, it will definitely pay off in the long run.
Lesson 21: Visa Requirements.
We need to research visa requirements for our upcoming trip, it's an essential step.
Good point. Knowing the regulations can save us a lot of stress and potential issues later on.
Plus, it ensures that we have all necessary documentation ready before we leave.
Exactly. Each country has different rules, so it's crucial to be informed ahead of time.
I've been eyeing Southeast Asia for a while, the culture and scenery are so appealing.
That sounds exciting. Countries like Thailand and Vietnam have so much to offer for travelers.
Yes, and they often have beautiful landscapes and delicious food waiting for us to explore.
I can't wait to dive into the local cuisines and cultures. It'll be an adventure.
Let's make sure we're both fully prepared before we embark on this journey.
Lesson 22: Kindness and Relationships.
I asked her about her outlook on kindness, and she mentioned something profound.
Really? What did she say?
She said that if you are good to people, they will be good to you in return.
That's such a beautiful sentiment. It really encapsulates the essence of building strong relationships.
Exactly. Kindness creates a ripple effect that can positively impact everyone involved.
And it's amazing how a simple act of kindness can brighten someone's day.
Yes, little gestures often lead to meaningful connections and a sense of community.
So true. It's essential to foster an environment where kindness is the norm.
I think we should aim to practice kindness every day, no matter how small the action.
Lesson 23, Captivating Goals.
It's important that we definitely take note and work on those aspects we discussed earlier.
Absolutely. Remember, the goal is to captivate our audience with every detail we present.
Captivation is key, and if we can engage them, we can create a lasting impression.
Exactly. We need to think about the emotions we want to evoke and how to connect with people.
That's true, storytelling can play a huge role in making our message resonate.
Yes. A well-told story can spark interest and keep viewers coming back for more.
So, what strategy should we implement to ensure we achieve that captivating effect?
I think we should start by refining our visuals and making sure they are eye-catching.
Great idea! Visuals can really enhance our narrative and draw people into our world.
Lesson 24, The Shining City.
Have you heard about the real story of the Shining City? It's quite fascinating.
No, I haven't. What makes it so special?
It's a story I didn't read in a book or learn in a classroom, it's based on real experiences.
That sounds intriguing. Real-life stories often have so much more depth than fictional ones.
Exactly. This city has a rich history filled with struggles and triumphs that shaped its identity.
I'd love to hear more about it. Stories like that often inspire and educate us.
There are tales of resilience and hope that echo through its streets, creating a vibrant culture.
Wow. It sounds like a place where history comes alive in everyday life.
Yes, and it reminds us of the importance of preserving our stories for future generations.
Lesson 25, Shopping List Essentials.
Before we head out shopping, we can make a list of what we need to ensure we don't forget anything.
That sounds like a smart idea. Having a list can really help streamline the whole process.
Absolutely. It saves us time and helps us avoid unnecessary purchases.
Plus, it's satisfying to check off items as we go along. What do you think we should include?
Let's start with the essentials, like groceries and household items that are running low.
Good call. We should also consider any special ingredients for the recipes we plan to try.
Yes. That way, we won't have to make multiple trips to the store.
And it can also help us stick to our budget if we plan ahead.
Exactly. Planning makes shopping much more efficient and enjoyable.
Lesson 26, Supermarket Adventure.
Do you want to go shopping together this weekend?
Sure. Let's meet at the supermarket, it'll be fun to shop as a team.
Great. What time works best for you?
How about we meet in the morning when it's less crowded?
That sounds perfect. We can take our time and enjoy the experience.
Plus, we can grab a coffee afterward to reward ourselves for our hard work.
Yes. A little treat after a productive shopping trip sounds wonderful.
And we can share ideas for meals while we're picking out ingredients.
I love that idea. It'll make the whole experience much more enjoyable.
Lesson 27, Literature and Science.
It's interesting how some science-minded students tend to ignore literature entirely.
Yes, that's a common trend, but literature offers so much insight into the human experience.
Exactly. It can enhance critical thinking skills that are also essential in scientific fields.
And storytelling in literature can help convey complex ideas in a relatable manner.
Definitely. Balancing both disciplines can lead to a more rounded education.
I agree, appreciating literature can inspire creativity in scientific pursuits.
So, how can we encourage more students to embrace both fields?
Perhaps by integrating literature into science classes to show their connection.
That's a great idea. Bridging the gap could spark interest and appreciation for both subjects.
Lesson 28, Supporting each other.
It's important for buddies to support each other, especially during tough times.
Absolutely. Having a friend to lean on can make all the difference in the world.
Sure, that sounds like a plan. We can help each other through challenges and celebrate victories.
Yes. It's all about building each other up and creating a strong support system.
And sharing our experiences can provide valuable insights that we might not see alone.
Exactly. We can learn so much from each other's perspectives and strengths.
I think we should make it a habit to check in regularly and share how we're doing.
That's a wonderful idea. Consistent support can really help foster a deeper connection.
Let's commit to being there for each other, no matter what life throws our way.
Lesson 29, Preserving History.
Many of the private homes in this area also have a long history, which is fascinating to explore.
Yes, and great care is taken to keep them looking their best, reflecting their storied past.
It's amazing how architecture can tell us so much about the people who lived there.
Absolutely. Each detail has a story, and preserving them is vital for future generations.
Plus, it adds character to the neighborhood, making it feel unique and alive.
I couldn't agree more. It's important to honor that history while also embracing the present.
So, how can we help in preserving these beautiful homes?
Perhaps we could volunteer for local preservation efforts or participate in educational tours.
Great idea! Engaging with the community can raise awareness about the importance of preservation.
Lesson 30, Musical Talent.
My sister is a very good piano player. She has won many awards at music competitions.
That's impressive. It sounds like she has a real gift for music and a lot of dedication.
Absolutely. She practices for hours every day, and it really shows in her performances.
I can imagine. Winning awards must be a great motivator for her to keep improving.
Yes, she loves sharing her passion with others, and it brings her so much joy.
It's wonderful to see someone so talented pursuing their dreams with such enthusiasm.
I often wonder how she finds the time to balance all her commitments with practice.
It takes a lot of discipline, but it sounds like she has a true passion for it.
I hope to attend one of her performances soon. It must be a beautiful experience.